Information I'm just hearing now, this is not about, this is not about separating you from sources. At this time, all this that's going on is about you being in touch with your own gifts. The intuition is about connecting your heart center, and what I mean by that is that not to do something that doesn't feel right for you, and that's as basic as that. And what's happened is all of us have been programmed from, I know because as a therapist and doing NLP and a counsellor and everything else, I know this actually from psychologically and all the rest of it. We've been programmed in a sense, maybe purposely, not purposely, who knows, but we have old beliefs, what we've been told we can't do, what we can do, and so it separates us. Again, it separates us, and again, everything that, from the moment we're born, remember the information you're hearing from your parents, they don't do this purposely. I've got parents, I am a parent, but from the information that they have in their own minds up until the age of 7, you're hearing their information. You're hearing about their fears, what they're fearful of doing, and then you end up absorbing that like a sponge. You soak it into your own self, and unless you do your own work, you are actually mimicking their old patterns and their beliefs. It goes on to then you continue to do this with your own children. It goes on and on and on and on. So someone who might be fearful of something, it still goes on from generations, and then you don't even realise it. So what I'm saying and what I'm hearing information is really, and I've probably done that to my own children too as a human, but what I'm hearing and I'm channeling information about, it's more about, you don't have to seek out an individual to tell you how to connect. They might show you the tools like I do. I can give you the tools, but it's not about the Anne show. I feel that if there are individuals out there who are saying about wanting to teach you, as long as you always feel from your heart that they are teaching you how to connect, it's about you having that relationship with them and the relationship that you have with yourself and also with the divine source. It's always got to come back to that. It's got to be about what feels right for you in your heart center or your gut. And some people will say they don't know how it feels or what's right or wrong because of all the programming that we've had done in our minds, because our chitter-chatter monkey mind comes in and sort of doubts things. That's good to some degree, having some of those doubts that come in, because that's the protected thing, that's the human mind, it's supposed to. But it's all really about working with what feels right and learning. It's a muscle. It's about, going to the gym, you might do the biceps, the arms or the triceps or the legs or whatever it is. Intuition is just working with that muscle that you might not have used before, or you feel it just needs extra help. But it's all about connecting to those like-minded people in your world that you feel that you connect to. You know that, you'll feel that, you'll sense that. And with the intuition, it's about learning the tools. But it's about you having the individual relationship with yourself and to your higher self, to divine, God, angels, whatever you want to call it. But to you to have that. And that's what I feel is the most important. It's about having the connection, your individual connection with source. It's not about someone standing in front of an altar or saying that they're going to be the one that's telling you what to do. It's not about that. And it's not about constriction and restricting you and telling you that you have to do this on this day of the week, or you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that, or you have to do this to reach God or whatever. If you want to call it God or the universe or whatever you want to call it, it's about you having that relationship with the one source. As a psychic medium, picking up on loved ones coming through, they choose to come through to give the messages to those here on the earth plane. And I pick up on the frequency, and that frequency can be learnt by each and every one of you, and that's what it's about. So it's about you having that relationship, and especially right now, lots of people are offering to teach you things, and that's fine. If you want to go those individuals to teach you, it's absolutely fine. But it's about you at the end of the day having your own connection. You don't need someone to tell you. You might have someone to teach you initially the tools, but it's about you having that connection. It's not about them standing on an altar or whatever.